So it's me, your little boy K Samson. So I have this message to give us. You know, be careful how you treat people because what goes around comes back around. God don't like ugly. The truth is this: we need to be mindful of how we treat people out there. Yes, I know that some people believe that as long as they are in that position, as long as they are in some position today, that means the rest of unfortunate, people are not yet in that position. We do what? We never be there. The truth is this: what goes around always comes back around. So be mindful of how you treat people up there. I hate whenever I see people who are in position treating the less privileged anyhow, thinking that they will never be there. The reason why I hate it so much is because I have gone through that. Believe me, I have been treated like a slave. I have been maltreated. I have been abused. I have been, no, till my 3 years of being in Italy from 2018 to 2019, it was a fire for me. 2017, I mean to say, early 2017 to 2019 of August, it was a hell on earth for me, unbearable, unconducive, unexplainable. I told you us that one day I will surely, tell us my story. The truth is this: let's be careful how we treat people around us, how we try to frustrate others because of what we have within us. Because the truth is this: what goes around must surely comes around. The way you treat others, one day it will surely come. Just believe me. That is why we need to be mindful of how we treat people up there. There was a day that I was working in one place. So it come to a point where if you are living in Italy, and that is why I always urge many of our friends up there to be careful, because as long as you are immigrant in this place, they don't see you as nothing. They will treat you like shit if you give them that privilege. That's why sometimes I don't give a damn to anything. Once you make mistake, I respond to you directly. I don't give you that. If I don't want to talk with you, I will just bone you. But when I'm ready to talk with you, I will just tell you whether you are matured, you are not matured, whether you big past me. I will tell you when you are wrong. And many people don't love it. So, and whenever I see people maltreating others, using them, it do what? It make me feel bad to a point I become angry of myself. I start to ask myself, God, when will you provide some resources that if I have it, I could help? I see a lot of people, matured man that is up to 60 something, not one, not two, that people would start to maltreat them because they are less misfortune, that they see them, use them, treat them, beat them. It sounds somehow. Because whenever I see these kind of people, I take them as my father. Whenever they are beating them, using them as a slave, I always think, if it is my real biological father that they are doing this to, how will I feel? If it is my real biological grandfather that people are now treating, using as a slave, slapping, no food, nothing, they will work from morning to evening, yet no food. Yes, we have a lot of people up there who are millionaires, billionaires. I'm not saying that many of them are not giving. I'm not saying that many of them are not helping. But what about the homeless people up there? What about people who don't have home? Yes, a lot of people now are coming to social media, showing their wealth, showing their resources, where they have a lot, whereby they ought to help others. They help to assist others. We have a lot of people up there who are homeless in the street, but yet nobody to help. God don't like ugly. God don't love what ugly situation. I made a covenant with myself that if God truly bless me, that I will go back to where I visited in Niger before coming to to this place, because I see a lot of people, children, like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, sleeping in the street of desert, begging for no food, nothing. And yet our government, all of them are living fine, living in a luxurious house, in a mansion, doing all sorts of things, whereby one day all these things that we are bragging of, all this weight that we have, we will not even carry one. There's something that I tell one of my friends. I said, all these people who are doing this, the truth is this: no matter what you do on earth, the way you treat others, the way others will treat you at the end. Because you will come not an empty will come, and empty we are still going to live. If you think that you have it all and you start to use that privilege to treat others less misfortune, people who are not in your league, you start to treat them like a shit, it will turn back against you. Because God don't love ugly things. Believe me, God don't truly love ugly things. Yes, I have, when I was in that situation, I have a lot of people who used to tell me, you can't do it, you can't pay your bill, you can't do this without us, you can't succeed, you can't live life. Is it not you? If you are going to be able to do it, why will you be under us? Why will you be this? The thing get me sincere. God don't love ugly things. Treat people the way you want them to treat you. Take care of others the way you expect them to take care of you. Because one day, someone whom you help today will turn to become your what? Your strength tomorrow. Just believe me. God don't love ugly. Yes. Let's be careful how we treat people around us, people within us. Let's be careful how we treat the less privileged. Because what goes around most surely comes around one day. This is all I have for you, brothers. Let's be mindful, because that is why a lot of people today now are passing some problem which they don't know how it started. Because betraying others will end up leading you to one situation to another. Let's be careful how we treat people out there, because you don't know whom you are treating. You may treat angel anyhow, and at the end you get the rod of God. Believe me, you may be thinking that the person you are treating is ordinary person, not knowing that you are treating an angel who come in form of man. Like what? Like that. There's a story that my mom tell me, that my mom was going to farm. So suddenly an old woman come out from a bush. She was asking my mom for food for this, and my mom tell her, I'm coming from farm, I don't have nothing, but I have only water. You know what I'm saying? I have only water. Then my mom give this woman water to drink. The moment my mom drive, like the woman was following, was moving in the road, and my mom was just watching her. The moment my mom turned back to watch front, my mom said she turned again, she could not see the woman again. My brothers and sisters, let's be careful how we treat people out there, because angel may appear to favor you, but because of how you treated them, it will turn it against you. Believe me. Believe me. The world we are living, many people whom you are seeing in the street, many of them are angels who come in form of human. Let's be careful how we treat people out there, because you don't know whom you are truly treating. Let's be careful and be mindful. May God bless you.